Hey guys, good morning. I usually don't go live at around this time. I usually go live later on in the evening. But today, I am in this space trying to finish a custom order that I've been working on since last week. And at least I got to see how the piece looks like on body when my client came around. And then I also have dummies that can kind of show me the bigger picture of what this piece is going to look like on body because my client is literally dummy size. So once I made this dress, I think yesterday I did the upper part and joined it onto the lower part, which is the skirt portion. And I think the only thing that's left right now is to attach an elastic strand from this corner to this corner in order to gather this area like this. But for the most part, I have achieved the general structure of what my client wanted, and she's really pleased. I'm just doing a few tweaks to make it even better. For example, this strap here, I feel like this is very thin. I have a thicker strap here, so I'll do a replacement so that we have a thicker strap. I'm making a dress, it's a custom order. For those who are asking, I have custom orders lined up in my office and I'm going back and forth. I'm working with my packaging person to deliver my packages, my packaging so that I can deliver professionally. Yeah, so this morning is quite busy for me. I'm making adjustments here and let me show you what I mean by the neckline because I had to literally unravel it and start reconstructing it. So you see that I didn't like the fitting around here. It's kind of created a bulge, so I had to unravel, create some decreases along the neckline, somewhere in these corners, and now I am building I'm building the extension, the thickness around the neck. This is what I'm saying. I have created some changes. I didn't like this, so I've lifted this and now I'm creating this all over again, but at a higher level. So that's what I'm doing. Watching while I get my children dressed. Hi Jessica. Hope you're enjoying the video. So yeah, this was a try and error, but guys, I have achieved one of the most amazing dresses. And I'm going to show you the final look. But for now, I just have rough work, which I am adjusting. Okay, let's see what we have. Let's see. I took just a photo here. This is what the dress looks like. Really beautiful. It's a birthday outfit. So I'm very sure that my client will be pleased the moment she tries on this dress for the final day because I've made all the adjustments needed for her to be smart and have a perfect fitting for her sister's birthday. She's not even the birthday girl, but yeah, this is what she ordered for. And then the other two sisters ordered for something totally different. And yeah, I can't wait to see all the three in my pieces because they all came to me and made custom orders. And guys, I'm pleased, I'm honored. They just told me we were looking for the best, the person who could pull off these looks, and it was only you. So I had to step up and get in my best position in order to create for them the best pieces. So I have custom orders for three sisters in my office right now. I have a pink, a maroon, a yellow, and then this white one is also for the person who is taking pink. This is the photo I've taken. You can see the bulge around the neck. I don't like it, so I had to redo. I'm removing everything and reconstructing the neckline of the piece. But for the other things, There are very small details that I have to work on, and that will take a very short time. And then also changing this strap to something thicker and attaching an elastic strand around the waist. And I'm very glad that while I was working this piece, I was recording a tutorial. Otherwise, I don't think I would have, if I had delivered this piece or if I had worked this piece without recording a tutorial. But now everything is getting done, the piece is getting done. I'm recording the final parts of the tutorial. So stay tuned. This pattern is coming for you. It's not the easiest, by the way, because it has a lot of shaping going on. But with my instructions, I believe you'll be able to get it right. You'll definitely be able to get it right. So I'm creating this thickness. I think I'm going to go with about 4 rows for the neckline thickness. This neckline is supposed to go to the back. So you see that? The gap that we had in between the collarbone and the neck has been closed up. And now I'm creating the thickness that goes towards the back of the neck. I hope I haven't made it very long. I'm just praying I haven't made it very long, so that it creates a perfect fitting. And then also the straps. I don't like thin straps, so I'll have to redo this as well and make it a little bit thick. And yeah, I think that will be basically it. And then I go onto the maroon piece. Oh my god, I have a maroon piece here. I'm still in the process of attaching flowers. Look at that, guys. Oh my god, this looks so beautiful. Oh my god, I have white texture is really lovely, but then the maroon is basic but with these beautiful flowers. And then we have pink with the very beautiful texture, and then we have yellow with originality, goddess vibes, literally. So I don't know, I really feel like we've outdone ourselves on this piece, on these pieces, on this order, because I really want to get more custom orders. I haven't really been focusing on them, but this year I told myself things will change and I'll be able to make some custom orders and send out these pieces to my amazing clients. Okay, so the thickness is about 3 rows. That's about an inch. I think I'll do a total of 4 rows for the thickness of the neck extension. So let me just get done with this one and then make 1 more row. So you can see how the neckline stitch is blending in beautifully with the body of the dress. You do such beautiful work. Thank you so much, Jean. Thank you so much. Another thing that I wanted to show you, let me show you. Look at that, guys. Look at the pink beads within the blue fringe, and then the flowers are pulling the pink color, and everything is just looking beautiful. Just imagine this at the beach. Guys, if you want to place custom orders, this is the right place to place your custom orders, because we work with one heart and we give you the best of the best. So I've seen someone using my images and kind of ripping off my designs to profit from them. I don't know. I got a message from one of my team members that someone was using my images and actually impersonating me. I've had these cases before, and Guys, it's exhausting to start talking to those guys. It is really, really exhausting. Um, I don't like going back and forth with people. I'm not a person who is very verbal. So some of those things, I let them be. At the end of the day, it's me and they can't be me. So that's the consoling statement that I tell myself. And you're not literally going to fight with everyone. Some people are not in my country even. So how? That model dummy has huge hips. Yes, it does. It actually, its hip size is 45, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I do, Jessica. I do ship internationally. You can send me an email at sheilaCrochets at gmail.com. We can talk. Um, that dummy is 45 inches hip circumference. So since yarn is flexible and stretchy, I can put several pieces. Oh yes, I'll be waiting. If you can, please let me know in time. We can pull off something beautiful for you. So yarn is stretchy and you can make something that's a 40, but it can go through that dummy because this dress is literally 42 inches, but the yarn is stretchy. Is that yarn polyester? No, it's not. Actually, this yarn, we tried different swatches, which was cotton and then acrylic, the local acrylic yarn that I usually use. And this is the yarn that gave us the texture that my client was looking for. So that's what we decided to use. If I may ask, what crochet piece are you making and what's the name of the stitch? I am making a custom order address and this is the Suzette stitch. Yeah. This is the Suzette stitch for those wondering what stitch I'm using. Guys, I got in here at 7 a.m. It's currently, let me see, 9:30. So I was really, really early because I have to make this order go to its owner. Today without fail. I have to make this order delivered by end of day. So I'm trying to make all the adjustments needed. Once I finish this one, I go onto the maroon one and attach the flowers. The pink one is totally done. The yellow one is totally done. That was worked on yesterday. And then I can deal with the packaging, guys, to deliver my packagings. And I'll pack these orders with you guys. Hopefully, if these packagings come through in time. Okay, so I think I've achieved, you see the shaping? You remember what we had before? I hope you still do remember because I wasn't pleased with what I was going to deliver to my client. So you see what the neckline looked like and now see what we have. This looks very professional. It looks shaped. I'm really excited. I think I'm going to add one more row just because I prefer to finish my last row on the edges on the right side of my work. So that will be a total of 5 rows for the neckline extension. So let me just do one more row just to finish off on the right side of the work. All these details do matter. Some of you guys may not even notice that someone maybe added a row just to be on the right side. You just see beautiful pieces, but these are the things that make all the difference. They draw a line between a basic crochet artist and a professional piece. So make sure you do things with love and pay attention to all these details. I think I've worked with my clients for the past, one of the clients, I met her about 6 years back. I worked with her on the runway, and then I was able to make for her some pieces over the years. So for her, she's a repeat client. Then her sister came through last year, and we were able to make for her as well. So that makes the two of them my clients. And the third one came on board this year. So if I've worked with them before, I would have just said, no, it's okay, let me just work and send them the pieces without them trying them on. But I had to get them to my office to try on these pieces. We see the fittings because these are not our usual pieces. I feel like all the designs are new. So I called them to come and do their fittings, and thank God we saw where the adjustments had to be made. And yeah, this is us right now trying to fix the adjustments so that they can have a perfect fitting, because I didn't want to send off pieces and then somehow they're not satisfied with the final look of their pieces. Okay, I'm finishing up, by the way. This is the last row. So when it comes to the yarn choice, we just did a few swatches, and my client wanted a thick, she wanted to feel like she's wearing something, but also densely textured. Yes, there will be a tutorial for you guys, so just stay tuned. I am in the process of recording. This tutorial will be dropping soon, once it's ready. So she wanted to feel like she's wearing something. She wanted an actual thick fabric, and this is the yarn that was giving us that texture for this stitch. All the other yarn was beautiful and all, but it wasn't giving us that look that she was going for. So this is what we settled for. It's 9:30. Oh my God. I hope by 1 I'll be through with everything. Packaging's done, so that we pack these orders with you guys. I'm hoping my packaging guy comes through in time. So I'm done with this, I think. Okay, so this is going to fold over like this. This is around the neck. What's the name of the yarn? This is, I think, Robin. This is Robin. We went back and forth between the shades that she wanted, and Seagull was doing a good job, but Robin is the one that gave us that milky look, that milky white. That's why we settled for this one. Okay. Let me just cut off this, and we also tried the yarn with a single strand. I'm going to teach you all the shaping. So you're going to decide for yourself whether you want a single strand or a double strand. And this is not gospel truth. You don't have to use a double strand if you don't want a thick dress like my client. But for her, she wanted a thick dress, so that's why we went for the double strand. She wanted her dress to look exactly like the thickness that we saw in the inspirational photo. So this is what we have at the moment. I think the neckline has been achieved. Oh my God, this is so pretty. So I'm going to go through with the final stages on the video tutorial. And maybe tonight we shall be getting one of the tutorials. I don't know yet. Once I finish this, then I can go through with the tutorial that's supposed to come out tonight. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me this morning and keeping me company. Maybe I'll go live in the evening so that we pack these orders with you guys. and we shall be able to send them off to their respective clients. And yeah, have yourselves a lovely Friday and a great weekend. And I'll see you again soon. Bye, guys.